Good morning, everyone. This is Lavender Cloud Tarot coming to you today for a really important message from Spirit about a narcissistic mom. This is a lady, of course, that has been with you your entire life. She's your mother. It feels like she's trying really hard to reach you after a few days of silence. She's saying something like she's got to talk to you. There's things that are important, things that need to come out. I don't know if you needed some personal time. I'm feeling like you just needed time to recharge your batteries. You're well aware of her shenanigans. You're well aware of her behavior. You just needed time off. She's trying really hard to talk to you about, I want to say it's something financial, something that you've bought lately, or something that you're planning. Something that is involving money. It's with this particular mom energy that I'm getting, it's usually financial. Generally financial. She's also going to be telling you that she's overwhelmed about something. Probably, again, this is going to be about money. She's either going to be asking you for a loan, perhaps $200 to $500, or she's going to be asking you for your time to do a project that she is currently involved in. And of course, we're going to explore a little bit more about that. She's kind of pretending like everything is okay. Right now, she's going to start the conversation off that everything's peachy, everything's great. But she's actually inside really restless, really worried about something. And again, I believe it's financial. I think she's wanting to hit you up for money. And I believe she's done this quite a few times in the past. This has not been the first time that she has asked you for a loan or for your time. And she's going to be very defensive when you start asking her questions, because you're going to come at her very gently, because you are a very gentle, beautiful soul. You're going to come at her like, okay, Mom, what can we do about this situation? You always have an intro when you talk to her. You might say something like, okay, Mom, what's really going on today? Is there something that I can do to help you? And she's going to say, oh, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so this is not money that she's actually needing. She's wanting this money for fun, for enjoyment. Maybe she's doing a new creative pursuit. I feel that she has had quite a few hobbies that have cost money that she's just stopped in the middle of them. And I believe that you and possibly brothers and sisters have funded these adventures. And you all are getting a little bit tired of funding her lifestyle. You feel that she needs to actually take care of her own business instead of always constantly hitting you all up for money. And I believe it has something to do with a trip. I'm getting a big feeling that she's either met someone, maybe like a friend, an acquaintance. They're planning possibly a cruise or a get together that involves travel. It even could be just like a day trip, maybe even for a couple of days, but she's wanting money to fund this adventure. And it seems to be a recurring situation. She seems to be always asking or requesting financial help because she claims that she doesn't have enough money. And as much as you are trying to communicate with her, you are just overanalyzing the entire situation because you're trying to think of ways to help her get financially secure. You have analyzed the situation. You have spoken with her at length about the fact that she could find full-time employment. I get the fact that she is working somewhere, but she's not working like enough to take care of her lifestyle that she enjoys. She has enough to pay her bills, have a little bit left over, but she wants the big bombastic experiences of life. You know, she wants to go out, and everybody else is like, Mom, you need to work more than 30 hours a week. And it feels like she's always trying to tell you a story. She's always trying to give you past events, like these intuitive past events of why she needs this money. For example, she will say, well, I sacrificed for you when you were little. Or maybe she might say, well, I was a single mom. Or, you know, I did everything that I could for you as a child. She's always using this, these past situations as a way to weasel her way into your bank account. And again, I'm not saying that you should not help your mother a little bit, but it's also gotten to the point of enabling. And your reaction is you want to comfort her. You want the family. You want the love from her, but it feels very plastic. Like she will sometimes say that she loves you, but it feels very hollow. Not to veer off onto the love topic, but she's always had difficulty saying really sweet things to you. She's had problems with, if she says I love you, it's, oh, love ya. Or sometimes you'll say I love you and she'll say, okay, bye, when she's on the phone with you. And it's very painful for you because you want somebody that calls you, you know, sweet things. You want your mom to call you honey or my sweet angel, something like that. Like you're wanting terms of endearment. You are wanting her to show that she actually loves you, not just flinging around those words. And again, you have analyzed this for years. You have analyzed it. You are aware of what's going on. And you're trying so hard to not go no contact. You've been thinking about it for a while. And I think she's feeling it too. She's just not going to admit it. She knows that people are getting tired of the behavior. And I feel like there's also been a lot of gossip lately. There's been a lot of gossip going on. Even though she's always saying that she just wants to do her best, have good interactions with you, your brothers, your sisters, your immediate family. But if somebody makes a misstep, she's telling everybody else about that situation. And it's like if one person crosses her, she goes very cold and very silent really fast. It's almost terrifying. And she's very impulsive. The impulsivity is almost overwhelming because you never know what she's going to do next. I mean, these impromptu road trips, these new hobbies that never come to fruition, the yoga classes, the Pilates classes, the crafting classes, everything is like financially based with her. That if you're not funding these adventures, then you are just a big piece of crap. And you're not, honey. You are a beautiful soul trying to make it through this situation. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is to re-energize, refocus, and you may just have to tell her no, honey. It's not that you don't want to help her to enjoy her life, but you are getting tired of the gossiping when she tells you no, or when you tell her no, excuse me. You are tired of the rudeness. You're tired of the stonewalling when she doesn't get exactly what she wants. You're sick of it, honey. So you're going to need to force yourself to confront these issues and to take some steps back. I'm not telling you to go no contact with her, but just take some time for yourself. And if you have to say the word no, that's not a bad word. I believe that she's trained you to be afraid to tell her no because she's always acting like she's enthusiastic, generous, benevolent, kind. She puts up this mask, this front, that she's the most wonderful person in the world. But behind closed doors, watch out. She's super hateful. Super hateful. So maybe just a little bit of distance in this situation. Maybe a little bit of time. Maybe just telling her no, saying, Mom, not today. I'm sorry. I don't have the money. I just made an electric bill payment. I just paid my rent, my mortgage, whatever. She needs to come to the idea and the realization that you and your brothers and sisters also have bills too. It's not just her. And sweetheart, for your very last card, this is going to be your power card. You're going to have to do healing from this, honey. These are inherited issues that have given you generational trauma. She tries to shame you, honey. You're going to have to use all the healing that you have. Self-care. Time for yourself to feel better. And sweetheart, I know this is tough for you because she makes it super difficult sometimes. But honey, I just want you to know that I'm so very proud of you. And you keep trying to do your best, okay? I love you so very much. Talk soon.